So, sim racing. We've never had it so good. When you look at the boom over the last 2 months in sim racing, there's a time to be excited. There's more people getting involved, and generally, this is a good thing for sim racing. In this video, I'm going to go over my few thoughts on why this is the case. Now we have more money coming into the companies. Developers, hardware companies alike, are all reaping the benefits of the massive boom. This means there's more budget available, so more development in our favourite sims, whether this be better tyre models or better multiplayer integration. These all happen because we're spending money on the sims. If there wasn't the big push of money, we probably wouldn't get the rate of development we will get. Also, the hardware companies, they're all on back order, they're all getting more orders than what they would do 9 times out of 10 throughout the year. This should hopefully have a trickle down in the top end stuff. There'll be more development in it, so that trickles down to the mid-range consumer market. Now, I'm not saying that we're going to get a sub £400 direct drive wheel anytime soon, but who knows what the future brings. Number 2, a wider community. Having more people in sim racing brings along more ideas into the community, more people that like racing the same thing you do. So, if this means that you get a chance to run a league that run the car you like, around tracks you like, where you didn't have before, this is an option. We have this more wider audience looking for stuff to run that they enjoy. There's a good chance there's more people doing it, there's more people that enjoy the same thing as you. This also comes down to there's just more people on it. So take iRacing for example, there'll be more people racing in each event, more splits. Should in theory mean a closer race because there's less spread of iRacing across the split. Therefore, you're going to get less faster drivers and less slower drivers mixed together. You should all be around the same speed. Now, this for me is brilliant. I like a close race. My racecraft is, I'm still working on it. If anyone watched my last live video that I put up, you'll see my first lap was not brilliant. But that's the way it goes sometimes. I'm not blind. More new people, there's going to be more incidents. This happens. This is going to happen. Doesn't matter. People need to get up to speed on racecraft, myself included, and I've been doing this for a while. But this is one of the things that we have to sort of look at. But let's be honest. Who really out there can put their hands up and say, I have never caused an accident? I know I can't. Number 3, more content to consume. Okay, so this one isn't aimed at watching my rather sporadic YouTube releases. I mean, we've had some seriously high quality of broadcasts and close action-packed racing over the last few weeks. You look at the Aussie Supercars, they had a fantastic broadcast team, high quality production, released in YouTube and on TV, lots of people watching it, people that generally, majority probably were sim racers, but then there would be a lot of people that just wanted some motorsport to watch. We don't have any real motorsport at the moment, so this is where we are with it, and they see close action-packed racing with high-quality broadcast. I watched the 24-hour of the Nordschleife on iRacing. I had that on the TV in the front room. My missus came in. She didn't even realise it wasn't real motorsport until I explained to her that actually, this is done on iRacing. This is what I do in my spare time. And she was very impressed by it. The quality of the broadcast, the racing. She said it looked real and was realistic, which is what we're aiming for most of the time. I mean, we're all fans of motorsport. We all do sim racing to channel, or in a Senna or Prost, or some of us Maldonado, I guess. But at the same time, we can agree that there's a lot of action in sim racing. There's probably more overtaking in one sim race than there could be in half a season of Formula One. Although that seems to be getting a little bit better. Not that, there has been any this year, but, these things happen. It hasn't got unnoticed to the public. More people are starting to watch this from outside the community, outside the sim racing community, and this will also attract sponsorship money, advertising money. If you think there's 20,000 people, 30,000 people that might watch a YouTube video of a race over the course of a week, then people are going to notice that. If they're bringing in sponsorship money, they're bringing advertising money. It goes back to point 1: more money into the sims brings more development. More money, better product. That's the theory. Number 4, there's a real choice of sims available at the moment. There's something for everyone. No matter which franchise you stand behind as your favourite, there are a lot of options to choose from when it comes to burning some virtual rubber. Want regular online racing? iRacing is ready for you. Want brilliantly well done GT3 cars? Well, here's ACC. Want to run a bus around Monza, which I did the other night with some friends? That's incredibly fun. Assetto Corsa and the massive modding community is there for you. Then we've got Race Room, with touring cars and DTM, Project Cars 2 with a variety of things, and you can make some really interesting combos, and the visuals are stunning. We've got so many sims at the moment. We've got Automobilista 2 coming out, which will come out now. I haven't actually got that one yet. That's something on my list of things to give a go when I get round to it. Constant at the moment with iRacing, that I've got the practice for the 24-hour Le Mans. I'm running a touring car championship on Assetto Corsa. So I'm quite busy with those sort of things at the moment. There'll be some videos coming up of those, hopefully, when I get round to editing them. And then again, we've got the more people playing these, the more companies are going to think, well, actually, let's get into this market. Let's build a sim, and it might be the best sim ever. We might get all the variety of content and things like Project Cars delivers. We might get the multiplayer integration of iRacing, the handling of ACC. Can you imagine someone might come along and combine the lot? And this will only happen as the market grows. So this is a good thing. This is a real good thing. And number 5, slightly different type. Let's not ruin what we have at the moment. We have a growing community, and we don't want to put people off of this. There's a lot of new people coming in. You look at the Facebook groups and forums and things like this. A lot of people asking questions. A lot of people racing on Xbox and Forza and PlayStation with Gran Turismo. And these are all legitimate ways of doing this. Like, a lot of people will belittle them instantly. That's not a sim, that's an arcade game, blah blah blah. And most of us started out like that. I mean, I started out on an Atari, I think, playing Jeff Crammond's Grand Prix with a joystick. And I know that's quite a well-rated title, but for me at the time, it was just a game. I like playing racing games. I like playing Sega Rally on my Master System, not Master System, Sega Saturn. I played the first Gran Turismo games. Then I went to Forza. Then went through all the Forzas, started getting involved in groups on Facebook that did organised races. Found one, they ran on Project Cars 2 on the Xbox, so I got that. That was a bit of a step in the direction of, Forza is quite arcadey with a controller. I was fairly quick, got a wheel, wasn't really that great, got Project Cars 2, practiced a lot. Then I started really investigating the sort of seeds. So then we look on the internet, you start asking around on Facebook and stuff, and you get a lot of people that push you instantly into the category of, you're new to this, you're going to be no good, you're going to ruin what I enjoy. So I did my investigation. I built a budget computer and I got on iRacing and a few of the PC sims, and I haven't looked back since. But I feel like we've got this fanatical situation at the moment where people are so defensive of the sim they play it and so belittling to some of the others. And this is a small percentage of the community. Most people play a lot of them and jump between like I do. And we accept them for what they are. And yes, all of them could do something better. But we have what we have, and we really enjoy doing it. But there is this sort of fanatical fanboyism that, you play iRacing, well, you spend too much money on a sim with rubbish tyre model, or you play ACC, well, I can't play that, the optimization's awful and you can't use it in VR. And these are all legitimate points, but they're pushed so far into our faces when we ask questions. New people ask questions of how I do this, how I do that, what about this game, what about that, and they're pushed. And I think if we can back that off a little bit, get more new people involved, then we're all going to benefit from it. This is just my 2 thoughts on where sim racing is at the moment, and to be honest, I think it's going in the right direction. Anyway, thanks for your time, and I'll speak to you soon.